Mind is a great tool, but not a great leader. Mind is a tool you can use, you always use to process information of the world, to understand communication, and to communicate yourself, to express your feelings. That's what you use your mind for. So basically, it's a software which processes all the information, and your hardware follows, such as when you start thinking, your software, the mind is working. And when you start speaking, your hardware is working, your throat is working. So, from that perspective, mind is a tool, but a lot of people have made it the leader of their life. The mind dictates what action to take. They can't even use their consciousness. They are so heavily comfortable with mind being the leader and them being in the back seat, being passive. Mind tells you all the things, all the bad things about yourself, how your life is going bad. It Your mind makes your life look even bad than it already is. The mind makes you take actions that keeps you stuck, that keeps you small. But it's the programming of the society. The society has programmed the brain. So it's not your fault in a way for the programming of your brain. The world programmed in a way. Everyone is the same. The programming is given to your parents, and parents program you the same way they are programmed. So it's the same old programming that we are sharing with everyone. But now you're aware, so you can change the programming. If you still don't change yourself after being aware, then by all means, I will blame you for your life. Fixing the malfunction of your brain is quite simple. It only takes two things. First is awareness. I'll put a big font here. If I don't, then imagine it yourself. First is awareness. You need to become aware of the beliefs, the small talk your brain is saying, how your brain is keeping you small, how you think that you don't deserve wealth, but other people do. They can create wealth, but you are not capable. They can create success, but you are not capable. This is the programming. You need to become aware of it. That okay, I feel like I'm not capable of generating wealth, creating success. I'm not capable of it. I'm not capable of mastering anything. I'm not capable of anything. I'm useless. That's what your brain says. Okay, so now you're aware of it. And the second step is start questioning it. Look at the people who have made it, research about them, and analyze how they behave in the world. And think about what makes them different from you. What makes them more capable? Nothing. They have the same four limbs like you. They have they also have one brain like you. So what makes them different than you? The only difference is they have changed the programming of their brain. They don't think that they are lesser than anyone or more than anyone. They believe that they are well capable of anything. That's why they have made it. Because if you don't think you're capable, you won't take any steps. That's why you are creating this reality of you not being successful, because you don't think that you are capable. Just start questioning all the beliefs that comes in your mind. Just start questioning it. And then you'll realize that it's not the truth. It's just you are believing a lie. because you are not that special that you'll be different from everyone. You are not that special. If they can become successful, then you can too. If they can generate wealth, then you can too. It's just the programming of your brain that's keeping you stuck, and unfortunately you're letting it lead you instead of you leading it. Instead of you using the tool is malfunctioning as and creating chaos in your life. So yeah, become aware. Becoming aware is the 80% of the task of changing your programming. Becoming aware. By becoming aware, you take back control and realize that the brain is just a tool. So it's not a very wise decision to make it your leader. You should never rely on your brain for anything. What you should rely on is your consciousness, which is always linked to your intuition. Your consciousness is eternal, and your brain can die in any moment. Your identity can die in any moment. If you had spiritual experiences, you'll know what I'm saying. Your identity can die in any moment. So why the hell you are relying on something that's not stable? Your identity is not stable. It's constantly changing. Don't rely on it. Rely on something that's eternal, which is your soul, your consciousness, your awareness. And you might have noticed that in the moments you're present and conscious, intuition flows like river. You get more ideas. The voice in your head is so peaceful and it makes sense. That is what you should rely on. The moment you rely on your brain, you will fall short because it's always looking for ways to keep you safe, and keeping you small is its way of keeping you safe. So yeah, don't rely on your brain. It's always looking for stimulation as well because it wants to feel safe. Stimulation makes it feel safe because if you're enjoying, that means you are safe enough to enjoy something. You can't you can't do drugs in the middle of the war, can you? Then you're not safe. So it's always looking for stimulation because it's trying to keep you safe. If you start taking steps towards your dreams, that means getting yourself out in the world, and that it believes is unsafe, which is not true at all. So now you know that it's not a great leader, but it's just a mere tool. The leader is you, and you are the consciousness. You are not your beliefs. You are the consciousness. You are the presence that sees everything, that sees yourself, that sees your brain, that sees your beliefs and thoughts. You are that, and you are the leader. Live life through your consciousness, not your mind. Mind is a tool. Use it when necessary, as necessary. Give it the throne and watch your kingdom fall. Choose your presence, my friend. Choose your consciousness because only that will help you create the life that you want. With that, I would like to end this video. I wish you impeccable strength.